Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Aaron for TFT. Welcome to my TFT Set 3 Good Beginner Comps. So, before we begin, this is going to be the item cheat sheet that I'm going to be referencing for my items, for our carries. So, if you want to know which items I'm talking about, here it is. I should have technically put the item combinations, but you might be able to know based on what I'm reading. So anyways, let's get started. So in this set, the main item that I'm going to focus on, because the first 2 weeks of TFT set 3, which is already out, the first 2 weeks are going to be normal games. The Galaxy mechanic isn't going to be coming out for another 2 weeks. So because the first carousel is going to be relatively consistent, and the games are going to be relatively consistent as well, since they're all normal games, based on that, I figured that the best item for these first 2 weeks are gonna be, or probably just the set in general, is BF Sword. Sword puts in a lot of good offensive items, and it just stacks really well with your carries because you can mainly go, if you go back, if you build a sword and a tier, you get Spear Shojin. If not, you can go for Death Blade or Giant Slayer or Infinity Edge, just really strong offensive items. So anyways, for our first comp, 6 level 2 Blaster, we have our Jinx carry. And if you check the tft.mobilytics.gg image, you'll see how I would position your units. So for this comp, all your rebel units are going to surround, what's it called? All your rebel units are going to surround your main carry because rebel also got buffed for some reason. The rebel mechanic or trait slash synergy is that whenever your unit is adjacent to another rebel unit, they will get shield and extra attack damage. So that's why it's really crucial to surround your main carry with all the other rebel units. So her best items are Death Blade, Infinity Edge, Giant Slayer, Rage Blade, and Runan's Hurricane. And of course, what's it called? The main synergy, or at least what's it called? The main strategy with this comp is you want to rush level 7. So basic explanation, I suppose. Save as much gold as possible until you have 50 gold. Afterwards, buy XP while maintaining 50 gold. But of course, you always want to buy units that you need for the comp to always try to upgrade them to 2 stars. And once you hit level 7, you want to try to roll all the way down for your Jinx carry. What's it called? So you first want to make. I would say the first thing you want to do is try to buy the units that you need for your comp. So early on, a lot of the units that you're gonna find for this comp are Malphite, Ziggs, and Yasuo. So you definitely want to pick those 3 up, because Aurelion Sol is going to be really hard to find as he's a 5-cost unit. It's pretty unlikely you'll find him at level 7. If you do, replace Ziggs. That is totally fine. Also, you would, for Blaster, it can be any of them, but the best one is going to be Ezreal. So, but you can always put in Graves and Lucian until you find them. So I have 2 more rebel, what's it called? I have 2 more 6 rebel comps. First is a Yasuo carry. So kind of the same thing as sub is gonna be kind of the same deal. So surround your Yasuo as usual. His best items are Bloodthirster, Infinity Edge, Hand of Justice, Guardian Angel. You can even stack 2 Hand of Justice, which is a glove and a tier, which is really freaking strong with Yasuo as he gains either healing or plus 50 healing on basic attacks or plus 50% on damage. So it's really strong. So with this comp, you kind of same thing. You save as much gold, buy XP, buy your units, and then once you hit level 5, stop buying XP. Once you hit level 5, stop buying XP, as you want to start slow rolling and keep trying to look for your Yasuo. So you kind of, and by slow I mean you're gonna stay at 50 gold. So let's say you have like 62 gold, you roll down that like 12 gold to look for Yasuo, and you want to maintain as much econ as possible. Base, if you check other people's boards, you can always what's it called? Try to scout and see who might also be rolling, and see when you might want to go all in. But afterwards, after you hit the 3-star Yasuo, you want to hit level 7. And I would say the best, what's it called? I would say the best the best third Blade Master is Shen, because he provides a decent amount of fun line for your units, especially since his ulti makes a little protective zone around him. And then pretty much the same deal, but instead it's with Master Yi. So kind of like Jinx, you want to rush level 7. Pretty much the same items as Yasuo, except you can replace what did I replace? You can replace Infinity Edge with Rage Blade, just to make him attack a lot faster. You can still run Infinity Edge. I should have put that as like one of the last items, but roughly the same Yasuo build. But yeah, so pretty much same deal. Surround your Master Yi with all your rebel units, and same deal for rushing level 7. Okay, next up is 3-star Guardian, 6 Sorcerer. So this comp has a lot of different carries. You can have a lot of different carries. And by that I mean you can have like 4 champions carry your best items. So with this comp, again, Sword is still really good because you can get Spear Shojin, as I would say that's probably the best mana item at the moment. Because Seraph, unless you go 6-star Guardian, 6 Sorcerer, which would be a bit tougher, because that would be hitting level 8, I believe, or level 9. It's going to be relatively tough to get your sorcerers to ulti many times. So Spear Children, I think, is the best. Spear Children is the best, I would believe. If not, if you for some reason can't get a sword, a Seraph with 2 tiers is just really strong. Of course, your other items are going to be Rabadon and Jewel Gauntlet, just to get that extra boost of like trying to one-shot. So with this one, you can have Ahri, Lux, Syndra, or Vel'Koz as your carries. And kind of same deal. You still want to rush level 7. And what's it called? The main difference between this comp and the last 3 comps is that if you get rods, or if you get more tiers and rods, you'd be 100% down to use this comp. If you get a lot more offensive attack items like swords, bows, and gloves, that's much more useful to go Blade Master or Blaster. Alright, last but not least is definitely probably the hardest comp, as you need to have 8 units for this comp, and kind of same units, or what's called kind of same items as Star Guardian Sorcerer, but instead you're going to be putting these items on Misfortune, and this is for sure an 8 unit comp, and it's definitely going to be one of the most expensive. So same deal in that you're trying to hit level 8, is that kind of same deal as rushing level 7, except this time you're going to be going one more step beyond that. You're going to try to hit level 8, which is going to be really tough because you can get punished very hard for you can be punished very hard for having very weak units, and yeah, it's tough. But what's it called? But this is probably still one of the more straightforward comps. Your Vanguard units are going to be your tanks. They're going to be on your front line, and then you're going to have your blasters in the back. I would say you definitely want to have, I didn't put this in the slide, but I would say you definitely need a replacement unit. So someone to hold your Misfortune items. I would say something along the lines of, you could try to have 2 Lucians, or you can try to have like an early Ziggs, or some other, or even a sorcerer, some early unit that you can replace. Probably like a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star at the 1 cost, 2 costs, or 3 costs at the most. I wouldn't suggest doing it for 4 costs. Yeah, so relatively straightforward. Put your vanguards in the front line. Put your blasters in the back line, and to protect them. So there you go. These are I would like to think are the easier and better TFT set 3 beginner comps. Again, here's the item cheat sheet for what items you for the items related for your carries. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you have any questions, please by all means ask in the comments. I will be streaming live on Twitch today. Definitely after this video goes live, I'm pretty sure I will be using these exact same comps. So if you want to see gameplay and ask me questions during the stream, by all means, go follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/aaron1423. If you also would like to know when I go live on Twitch, and yeah, when I go live on Twitch, go check out my Discord. The link will be in the description. Thank you everyone for watching, and good luck on your grind on set 3 and have fun.